Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Guild of Dungeoneering. We've had a bad run over the last couple of days. We've killed off a few new characters. We see we've got new up here in the graveyard. Last episode we killed off, who did we kill off? Oh yes, Ian, the long-standing ranger. 8 dungeon runs, over 2,239 gold earned and 43 kills. Is he the best one we've had so far? Definitely in gold. But who did we have that was actually really good? Yeah, Blindside 3 here had 8 runs, killed 46. Ian had 8 runs, killed 43. So Ian still was not our best character yet. It's still Blindside, still has to be beaten. And then of course we took Cam here through his first mission and ended up getting him killed again. So, there we go. Anyway, in today's episode, we are going to carry on exactly from where we left off, pretty much. Just got to work out who to take through, really. I think the ranger should be okay in here, or we could actually get some up in a boss match. So I think I'm going to do a boss match first, see if we can get a trait onto Blindside 10. And then if we do, we can take him through the Etin run here, and hopefully beat the Etin. So this is a random boss that you can, from the grasslands, one of the earlier bosses. And so we have Blindside 10 there, Trickster's Greed, that's all fine. So we'll be fighting the Lich. Okay, so ritual is complete in 10 turns. If we look at here, half-baked, still being summoned, -2 hearts. So if we don't beat it in 10 turns, so if we don't get here in 10 turns, he'll have +2 health. So we're not going to die, which is good. Very good. But I think we're just going to get straight in now. We've got a goblin to start, and then we've got a chest as well. So I'm hoping that these earlier missions will be okay, will be a decent fight. Because I really don't want Blindside to die here. And he's going to die anyway, so I might as well do this one. We can go for this. I want high physical damage attacks with this one, don't I? So that was a nice easy fight. Didn't really have to think about that at all. I do like that focus. And that one's better. There was 2 with the Arcane Barrage on there, but I think I like that one better. We'll go for the Ratman in here. And then hopefully get into here. I'd like to be able to get up to this. We'll see where we go. See, a lot of these fights in here essentially play themselves out. The armor 3 is quite nice. Block everything and draw a card. but so's this. So I think I'm going to take that. +1 hand size. So there we go, that's the room we wanted, and a fountain of power as well. So if we can get into here, don't put a monster in here, but we can put one into here. So I'm going to have a ghost in there, and he's going to go straight up and then back down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've still got time left over as well. So very good. Here I'm not going to put any other monsters in, just in case it changes his path around. So I'm going to end the turn here, make sure he goes up to this one, and then I can start putting stuff in behind him. So these sorceresses, I haven't really fought many of these. Seems to be a mixture of magical and physical damage. They're not too tough. You need to think about it a little bit more than you do some of the others. But that Warhorn is a nice and easy choice there. So now we can start adding in some more fights up here just in case we get around there. But I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 and then in. Should give me enough loot. So I'm just going to put rooms in. This one I'm going to try a different tactic and go essentially all out combat where I can. And that one will kill it. I think I was a bit lucky there in that I had so much health, but... So this is what the Bulwark does. If you take exactly 1 damage on a turn, prevent it. Okay. But I lose the Arcane Barrage and the Cerebrate. Cerebrate. So I don't really want to do that. This gives me decay. And it also gives me that ranged, which I've already got. So this is probably a bad one to take. But it does give me some quick abilities. But no, I think I'm going to take this mace. It's a bit better than what I had. So I can put the big gem into there and just start laying down rooms and some fights. Some nice big attack damages here. And this might actually kill him. No, it didn't. This one will kill him. Nice easy fight there. With this, I think I'm just going to sell this for 2 gold. I'm going to put a big gem in there to force him down into there because I'm fairly happy with the loadout that I've got now. And so I'm happy to just fight. And again, I'm quite happy with what I've got here. So I'm just going to take the gold. I've already got something in there. So I'm just going to put some of these rooms down where I can, if I can. There we go. And I'll put in, I don't know, just in case it makes any difference whatsoever. So here's the Lich, big boss fight. Because some of these fights I can't remember. I'm going into this thinking, what's the best way to try and beat this guy? He's obviously got a fair amount of health. His damage is mainly magical attacks, so I'm lucky in that my physical attacks are quick. I'm going to draw a card here, try and get something heavy hitting, because I think I need to beat through its health so that I've got more health than it does. So if I do that one, now I can actually get some cards and get a decent amount of health back. Now we're on evens on health. And I suppose there's not much I can do on this one. It's going to do 2 damage. I want to try and mitigate some of it, so I think I'll do this one to get more damage on the next one. And again I can Holy Seal. So now I'm best off using the Arcane Barrage. And I can use the Slice, which will definitely kill it.
3 cheers for your lucrative plundering, after all your aimless blundering. How you rode your luck without getting stuck. Left me and your enemies wondering.
Okay, so that's pretty good. Got 162 gold. It's fairly good gold for this, actually. It's more than I thought I'd get. Completed it with 3 turns to spare, and we've got a Scrounger, which is 1 loot choice is of a higher level than normal, so that'll help with us gearing up. It'll help massively with us gearing up, actually. And so we have a new Barbarian, again called Cam. I'm perfectly happy with that. Probably won't take Cam through for a while yet. I've got to get my head around the Barbarian class. We've got 304 gold. And so now we said we're going to take a blindside 10 through the Etin run. So do we want to do that, or do we want to try and get another battle scar? I think we do this one. So let's enter the dungeon. Okay, so we want to go try and get to both of these. So we'll put some rooms in to try and do that. And seems like it's going this way. I'll put the pixie in there. So it's tenacious, can't be killed unless it's on 1 health, and thief moves towards adjacent gold. So it's not going to die with this one. But it will now die with this one. I'm going to try going through the Swift on this. So if I get that, I can then get Swift 2 and 3 quite easily. So I want another fight there. And it was the Jungle Shaman I died on, wasn't it? So I'm going to try and leave that one out. And instead I will do the snake fight instead. I know I've been tripped up with the snakes in the past before though. So it is Braille, this will attack it for an extra damage, and so will this. And then this is already quick, so it will do 1 extra damage. Here I think the +1 heart and the fire blast is pretty good. And for this one, but tenacious is good. But so's was spiky, and that gives me a free damage quick attack as well. So I think that blade 3 is what I'm going to go for there. I'm going to put a couple more monsters in, and another room. So now I've got spiky. This is unblockable. So I need to do that one. And there we go. That was the spiky coming into play at the end there. I don't particularly want any of these, so I'm going to sell this one for 2 gold. Hoping these snakes aren't going to be too difficult. And no, they're not. Wonder why sometimes it allows them to do their attack and therefore gain more hearts, and other times it doesn't. I think here I'm going to go for this one rather than the Holy Seal. Attacks in 3 turns. 1, 2 and 3. So I want to put this one there to force this guy not to move again in this direction. And I'm going to need, I think, this one there. Yeah, because that will save me a turn. I think I might draw a card here. Yeah. So Night Owl -1 if surrounded by +5 tiles. Which I think it is. It's going to force me to discard a card, but that's okay there. Because now this will kill it off nice and easily there. Okay, so obviously I'm going to go for the robes here. Everything else gets rid of something. And it gets rid of something very nice. So this one will be fine. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that, but we shall see. And I don't really want anything else in here. I can put that one there. And I can put a corridor in. But get back another card there. So this is going to fully block it, so it'll deal the damage. And again, this is going to fully block it, so it will deal the damage. So now this one will deal 3 damage. And this one will easily kill it. I wonder how this works with my ability that all physical damage is quick. So I'm going to take this one. And then Shield Wall. Gives me Bulwark. What does it lose? Loses Holy Seal, Fire Blast and Mind Strike. That's not bad actually. This one, if I'm less than half health, then I deal +1 physical damage. So I think for the Etin fight, yeah, I'm going to try this one. I'm trying not to use the Fire Blast, and the Holy Seal is okay, but it's not great. The Mind Strike is okay, but it's not as good as either the Bulwark or the Shield. So there we go. So now I have one more fight. I want to try and get down here before he attacks. So I don't want to put any monsters in the way. So I'll just put some rooms in. Yep, excellent. Okay, so the Etin fight. Get a feeling this is going to be a very difficult fight. How do I want to play this? I want to play quite offensively, I think. So it's doing nothing. So I might as well keep that on as a block. Can't actually get any information on him. Enemy blocks are twice as effective. Ah, so this is actually more useful. So I might as well use this one. Do magical damage. I will damage it a bit here. All my blocks are twice as effective, so this should fully block and deal 4 damage to it. Yeah, wow. And so this will block it all, deal A damage to it, and give me +2 for the next combat. And so this will just kill it. That was actually a very easy fight.
Hurrah, hurrah, a victory! That was so quick you made it look easy. Another happy tale in our short story, if not a little bit violent, and not for the queasy.
Excellent, so we've beat that one. We have a new battle scar of Hubris. I am convinced that cannot lose. So this guy now seeks out higher level monsters. And that's at the early stage, and I think the kind of the final stage of this, or the late stage, is that he gains +1 or +2 hit points when he fights them. So this will turn out to be quite a nice one there. We gain quite a lot of gold here. I can't remember now if we've actually got stuff to spend it on, or whether we're waiting for all the tier 5 or tier 3 stuff. We've got, yes, we've got a couple of stuff, but it's the ones that I don't particularly care about. So I've got 667 gold. What do we have new in here? Aha, we have... Where is it? Etin shampoo, here we go. So head and shoulders. So we did three runs through this dungeon, 3 dungeon runs. against Yatin. Finally beat him with blindside 10. So that's everything we're going to do for today. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.